Guys, it's my birthday. My gosh, thank you, thank you. No need for the cheers, no need for the cheers. No one cares about your birthday, you faggot. Whoa, 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 you what, mate? Hey guys, what is going on? It's Epic Shooter 01 here, and today I'm bringing you guys this another Q&A, how I promised. And today's actually my birthday, as I already said previously. Oh my gosh, finally turning 16. But then again, it's closer to being an adult. So sort of yippee yee, and then again like whoopee no. So I had to still act a little bit like a kid sometimes. But yeah, so today is the Q&A. So yeah, so let's just get started with the Q&A. Also, please take note that I'm answering all these questions in order from what appears first to the very last question that I got. So yeah, so now let's just get started. So the first question comes from a user named Havroth, the player who just abandoned us from MC5. I don't know why. I wanted to do a quad sim with him and Maniac in clips, but he suddenly disappeared. Well, and yeah, enough of that talk. His first question is, what's your social security number, bruh? Why all these personal questions? And I'm not giving you that. And second question, also, why doesn't my mom love me? Please help, please. Havroth, I'm sorry to say this, but I think your mom doesn't like you because you act like a dinosaur sometimes. Yeah, that's Havroth when he acts weird. Yeah, you learn something new every day, guys. You learn something new. Alright, so second question, and that question comes from a user named Manslayer Productions, and he only had one question for me, and that question is, what was the biggest F up you did? So the biggest F up I did, this was in school actually, and in 6th grade, I decided to take the advanced class in that grade, well, during that whole middle school year. And I just completely went out, nope, not doing any homework, not doing anything. I mean, boy, man, you should have seen all my grades. They were like 20s, 30s, 40s. Probably the highest I probably had was like a 45 in a class. And I literally did not do my homework. I did not do anything. I got in trouble. The principal called my freaking parents. All the teachers had a conference with my parents, and that was probably the biggest F up I ever did in my life so far. And I got grounded for quite a long time, and they told me to pull them grades up, or else I'll be grounded for a very long time. You know, I didn't want to get grounded for that long, so I just decided to just go ahead, do my homework, do all that stuff. And 7th grade, 8th grade, I sort of did the same, but my grades were like 70 and higher. And now 9th grade, I sort of slacked off, but I managed to get an AB. Well, except for my first 9 weeks, except for my first midterm week or year, because I wasn't doing so good in class. But other than that, now I'm improving a lot. And yeah, so that was the biggest F up I ever did, and it got me into a lot of trouble with my parents. Yeah. So you learned something new about me again. Alright, so third question, and this question comes from a user named Fudam. Well, I'm honestly not even sure if this was for my Q&A video, but several people actually do ask me this, and the question is, why do you kill yourself when you get your kill streaks? Well, that's rather simple in MC5. The reason why I kill myself before I even deploy my bomber, so I deploy my bomber, then I kill myself. That basically just restarts the kill streaks, and the bomber will give me a load of kills, so I could get my kill streaks earlier, and I just repeat that process. That is the only reason why I kill myself once I deploy the bomber, just to restart the kill streaks and get those kill streaks back up as soon as possible, so I could just wreck scrubs. Yeah. So now you guys know why I killed myself before after deploying the bomber. Okay, fourth question, and this name I can't really pronounce. So I'm just gonna put it right there in the screen. Well, I'm already showing you guys the question, and so yeah, so that's the name, and his question is, can I please join DN? Sort of a funny-ish story. I'm not even in DN anymore. Yeah, not gonna go into a big explanation into why, but I just got kicked out. Story put into short, and I honestly didn't even know I was kicked out until they told me. And yeah, so if you want to join DN, I'm not even sure if recruitment is still going on, but if it is, then you could just contact user named Eclipse HD. He comments on almost all my videos, so yeah, you could just contact him. But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't decide. I can't say yes or no. So yeah, so just go and contact him. Alright, so the fifth question comes from a user named Tygo and I guess Boss Boom or something like that. And his question, I know what it meant. His question was, how old are you? So I was 15, now I'm 16. Yeah, so there's your answer. I'm now 16 years old. Alright, so I'm not even sure if these are even related to my Q&A video, but I'm still gonna answer them. And so this question came from a user that I can't pronounce again. I'm sorry. So yeah, so there you go, right there on the screen. And his question is, dude, can I join you for a dual comm? And sure. Again, I'm actually still waiting for some people, but I already have a whole lot of people on my list. We just need to find a perfect time for both of us to do a dual comm. But yeah, so if you're interested as well, any one of you, you could just contact me via Kick, and we could just arrange whatchamacallit, a time and date of when we could do the dual comm. And yeah. So the next question comes from another user whose name I can't pronounce. I'm really sorry about that. But his question is, what's your kick name? And my kick name is capital E PIC underscore S capital S, sorry, HOOTER 01. So basically Epic Shooter 01, just like my username on YouTube. Yep. So you could just go ahead and add me, guys. Also my Twitter at Epic Shooter 01, just like my username, and at Skype too. Yeah, you could add me on Skype too. No, I'm not advertising. Why would I do that? That's the end of this question. Okay, so this next question, I'm pretty sure that it wasn't meant for my Q&A video. He probably wanted me just to reply to him, but it seems he's not connected to Google Plus. But I'm pretty sure that this question will come in handy to people who are wondering the same thing. So he just commented on my video saying, hey, pretty good, I have a question please. There are 5 symbols to the right of the score showing in the game for both teams. May I know what are these signs or symbols for? Alright, so those signs or symbols, however you want to call it, are actually special abilities that you could take advantage of. But those abilities need to be unlocked first from another user for you to benefit from it. Alright, so for each class, there's always this last special ability, and that last special ability won't affect you, but it will affect others. And the same goes if someone else has that ability, it won't affect him or her, but it will affect you and everybody else. Alright, so how does that work? So in each class, there's of course that very last special ability, and it only works for single player, and it doesn't work for you unless someone else also has that special ability. Alright, so for each class there's one last special ability, and for the recon, it improves speed. Assault, it increases damage. Heavy, it decreases damage. It increases your health or something, or it makes you deal less damage. A sniper, that it decreases the amount of time that you're shown in the minimap to the enemies. And then the LMGs, I forgot what those do. I think they increase the what you call it, accuracy or something, something around those lines. But yeah, and when you unlock it, it doesn't benefit to you, but it will benefit anybody who is near you. So let's say you have that recon one, that last recon special ability unlocked, and you go into a match. Well, for you, it won't do any effect, but to others who are near you, they will be able to run faster than what they normally run. But you'll be running at normal speed, and the same goes with all the other special abilities. And now let's say that I have the special ability and you come near me. Well, to notify you that I have that special ability, one of the symbols up there would start glowing yellow, showing you which special ability one of us has, and you'll be able to benefit from it if you're close to me, or if you're close to that person who has that ability activated. And that's basically how that just works. I know this explanation probably didn't make sense much, but there are other YouTubers who probably explained it better, such as Beanates or Joker or someone else who could commentate better than me. Yeah, but yeah, so that's sort of in the lines of what those symbols are for. And yeah, so let's just go on to the next question. Okay, so this question really isn't even related to my Q&A, just like that last one. And again, it's also because he isn't connected to Google Plus that I couldn't reply to him. But I'm pretty sure, again, people will be a little interested about this. But his username is Harry, and he said, "Awesome video, bro. I was planning on doing a 1v1 with my bro, except we couldn't find out how to host a private lobby. I was wondering if you may know how to host one, like you have done in this awesome gameplay. Keep up the awesome work, dude." Well, I guess I could have called him Sparkles. But yeah, so we can't, well, MC5 doesn't allow private lobbying. He commented this on my weapons challenge with my online friends. So what we basically did was just one person invited all of us, and then we started a free-for-all match, except other people could join. So there aren't private matches, because to do that you need custom matches, and MC5 doesn't have that yet. So it really wasn't a private lobby. What we did in the video, well, for any of my weapons challenge videos, we didn't host a private lobby. We just invited each other and just went into a regular free-for-all match, and anybody else could have joined. And yeah, so I guess we'll just have to wait like a few more months or years for custom matches to come out on MC5. Yeah, so that answered your question. There aren't any private lobbies, so you'll just have to wait a little longer. Alright, so this next question comes from a user named The Gaming Ninja Mobile Gaming, and he also doesn't have his account linked to Google Plus, or he is linked, but he didn't activate to reply. That's what a lot of people make mistakes on with Google Plus. So confusing. But yeah, he asked Epic Shooter, "What do you record with?" And a whole lot of people already asked me what I use to record my videos. So since I'm an owner of a Nexus 9, I'm able to record my screen without root, and the application that I use is called SCR 5 Plus Pro. And even though it says Pro, it's actually free now, since the developer's account got terminated from Google Play, because he didn't get notified about this new Google services stuff. Well, Google Play updated their policies and terms, and he didn't get the email about that. And one of his apps contained something that needed to be eliminated, and he said that it was easy to eliminate and it wouldn't cause any problems to the application. But he didn't get an email notification about this new change, so his account got terminated. But he's still working on the SCR apps. There's two versions. One version for anybody who's running Lollipop, and that's SCR 5 Plus Pro. And then there's the root version that's just called SCR Pro. I'll put the link I'll put the link to his website so you can download it yourself. And again, if you have a device that's running 5.0 Lollipop or higher, you'll need to download SCR 5 Plus Pro. And if you're a root user with, if I remember correctly, I think it's like Android 4.0 or higher, then yeah, just go ahead and download SCR Pro. That's literally the names of them. So yeah, just put the link down in the description. You can just download it. And yeah, so that's what I use to record. This next question comes from a user named DN Maniac. Yes, he is part of DN and one of my really close online friends. And his question is, when and where will your mixtape drop? And I've been hiding this from you guys for quite a while, almost a day. And I'm making a mixtape. I'm dropping it someday. And yeah, it's about noob tubes, spams, LGR, noobs, and spam, and noobs, if I didn't mention that yet. And yeah, so when will it drop? No, where will it drop first? Yeah. Alright, so where will it drop? I'm gonna drop it at a place called 123 Noob Street at Noobtown, Noobville, yeah, .com. It's a really great place. Google it, Google map it, save it. It's gonna be amazing. And when? Let me check my schedule. Never. Yeah, it'll never drop. I'm sorry. No, it won't drop at all. Never. Okay, so the next pair of questions comes from a user named Bold Attacker YouTube, and his first question is, what is your real name? So my real name, it's Enrique. I'm gonna put it right there on the screen. And his second question is, when did you start gaming? I started gaming about about 1 or 2 months after the small little Game Boys came out. That was my very first gaming device. I used to play Mario games and Scooby-Doo games and stuff on there. And then I got the PS2, then the PSP, and now I'm a mobile gamer. And yeah, so that's when I started not YouTube. That's when I started gaming. Ever since I got my Game Boy. I think it was Game Boy Advance. I don't know, but they were small. They were small. You could literally get away with it, like get away in playing games in class or in the school bus while going to field trips and stuff. Dude, man, I actually miss those. But yeah, that's when I started gaming. Alright, so the following questions weren't submitted to me from YouTube or any of my YouTube videos, but they were submitted to me from one of my other social media sites. So this next question comes from a user named Brad. Wow, hiccup, sorry. And he asks, what do you turn on or off in the settings in Modern Combat 5 so there is a mini crosshairs for a sniper class without using the scope? And so he's basically wondering, how do you activate the crosshairs on the sniper rifles? And that's actually a perk or a special ability, since they are both basically same thing. But yeah, so it's just a perk, special ability, however you want to call it, in the sniper loadout part. And I think it's the second or third ability. But you need SP or skill points to activate it. I totally forgot how much it is. But yeah, so that's basically how you even get it. In my opinion, I think I would be better off without it. I honestly regret activating it or buying it, and well, yeah, buying it with the SP. But yeah, so you just go there to your sniper class, go right there to where all the abilities are at, and then just buy it with the SP that you have, if you have enough. And yeah, so that's how you activate the crosshairs on the sniper. Alright, so this next question comes from a user named Marcel, and he asks, do you have a pet? Do I have a pet? Why, yes, I do. Currently I do. And it is a really small kitty cat. It's probably, no, well, I'm not even sure how old it is because we actually found it. It had some small cuts here and there. And Yeah, it wasn't attacked though. We could tell. They were probably um just cuts from wire or something, because we found it near our house but not at our house. It was at a local store sort of thing for building materials and stuff. Yeah, we found it there, and it had some small cuts and stuff. And my dad didn't want to just leave it there, so we just both agreed that we would just take care of it, supposedly until it got healthier and was able to walk on its own and stuff, because he was really weak when we found him. But now he's healthy, he's playful, really active. But we're keeping it right for now because my younger siblings, yeah, they fell in love with that little kitty cat. So yeah, so that's my pet for now, a kitty cat. Small little kitty cat, probably isn't more than 2 months old or 3 months old. Probably could have, oh no. When we first found it, it was actually still rather young. Probably like 2-3 months old. Really small. But yeah, or young, not small. And yeah, so that is my pet for now. We're not sure if we're gonna keep it forever, but I'm pretty sure we will because of my younger siblings. So yeah, so that's my kitty cat. I mean, my pet for now, the small little kitty. Very last question that will conclude this Q&A comes from a user named Legend, and his question to me is, are you ever going to do a face reveal? Yes, but I'm not telling you when, because I don't want to keep promises because yeah, I don't want to keep promises and then just that day comes and you're like, Epic, where is the face reveal that you promised? Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm not gonna keep promises to when. I am not sure, but I really do want to do it on a vlog that I'm thinking of starting really late. Yeah. So am I ever going to do a face reveal? Yes, I am. I'm still not sure when. It could take still probably a year or two until I finish high school. I'm not even sure. But yeah, I am thinking of doing face reveals, or a face reveal, but I'm still not sure when. So yeah, that answers your question, Legend. And thank you for that question, because I'm pretty sure a whole lot of other people wanted to know that as well. So that is all for this Q&A, and I want to thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. I know that I'm really late. I already gained 100 more. But yeah, so it's better now than never. So thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all for all these questions. Well, some of them weren't probably even meant for this Q&A, but I still answered them anyways. So yeah, so thank you all guys for tuning in to this Q&A, and I'll be sure to do some more in the future, because I'm pretty sure that a whole lot of you have more questions for me. Hopefully. Probably not. Yeah, but yeah, so thank you guys again for tuning in to this Q&A, and I'll be seeing you guys later with another video. Peace guys, and stay epic.